We'll continue with the standoffs by extruding a smaller diameter cylinder on top of these existing cylinders. To do that, we'll go to Create Sketch and we'll start sketching on top of this cylinder here. So we'll click on that and we're going to bring in that previous sketch so we can reference it. So we'll click on Sketches here, make sure to expand it, and then click on Sketch 2. I also find it distracting that this keeps lighting up, so I'm going to remove bodies. So we're just looking at the sketches now, and I'm going to project this dashed circle here. So we're going to hit P for project, select it, and click OK. Next, I'm going to just simply draw 4 or 3 other circles here based off of these center points. So I'm going to hit C for circle, just draw. It doesn't matter what the diameter is right now. We'll just quickly do it by drawing 3 circles. And now I don't need to see sketch 2 anymore, so I'm going to untoggle it. And I'm going to look at this circle here, and I'm going to offset this. So I'll hit Escape to deselect my circle tool, and then I'm going to Sketch, down to Offset, and I'm going to offset that projected circle. So remember, this circle is the diameter of our hole on our battery charger board. So we're going to click on that. And we want to extrude a cylinder that's going to fit inside that hole. So we're going to have to make it a little bit smaller. In this case, I find negative 0.2 offset works good to get a nice good fit. So we're going to do that, enter negative 0.2, click OK. And now we'll zoom out so we see our other 4 circles, or our other 3 circles. And we're going to hit Control and select all 4 circles. So we'll start with this one. Actually, I did that wrong. We want the inner circle, so be careful here. We want that inner one that we just created. So we'll select on that, make sure that's blue, and hold Control, and then select each of the other 3 circles. And then we're going to use our equal constraint, and it's going to make all the circles without dimensions equal our one that does have a dimension. So that's another way to approach this. I think it's probably a little quicker doing it this way. So we'll click on Stop Sketch, select these inner profiles, so E for extrude, and we're going to select each of those, and we'll bring bodies in and extrude these up 3 millimeters. So we'll hit 3, Operation Join, click OK, and we don't need to see these sketches, so I'm going to toggle that. And now we can go ahead and add a little chamfer on the top of these just to make it easy to slide the board in. So we'll go to Modify, Chamfer, and I'll select each of these 4 profiles here, and I'm going to enter a distance of 0.5 millimeters and click OK. Now when we bring in our battery charger, it should line up there perfectly. Well, not quite perfectly because it's resting on our surface. So we need to bring that up to rest on actually the top of this. So to do that, let's untoggle bodies. And again, we're just going to use the Align command. We'll go to Modify, down to Align. And we're going to just select the bottom surface of our battery charger. Don't click on any of these lines, just click on a blank area here on the bottom surface, and that's going to select our from here on our box, our dialog box. And then we're going to go to our bodies, so we'll bring that back in, and let's navigate to this view, and we're going to select the top surface of our cylinder here. And again, don't reference any of these lines or that midpoint, just the top surface. And if we do that, it'll bring it straight up in its location and not try to align any of the points. And that should work because our battery charger, it's currently aligned in the proper location when we brought it in. Now we just only need to worry about bringing it up vertically. So now we can click OK, and it is resting right on that standoff and perfectly centered.